Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another video. Thank you for joining me, boys and girls. I had a skit that I made that I was going to try to play, but I'm having trouble playing that. So we'll try that a little bit later. But you can see the price has kind of slowly drifted down. But the key metrics, whoops, what are we doing here? The key metrics, you can see that the addresses are over 415,000, hash rate's up to 111. On the two miners. And so the hash rate, I think that's the highest I've ever seen the hash rate. It's right up there. So that's pretty awesome. And you just got to be patient with the price. My skit was evolved around Tina. I'm not sure if you've seen any of these skits, but Tina is down because the price is down. And that was the main thing. I've played video clip here before. Otherwise, I'll just have to post it as a regular video. So sorry if I can't play it here. I've been able to share files before, and it's just not working today for some reason. And that's okay. So anyways, overall, I think life is good. I was excited about making that skit, and I wanted to do a live stream to look at where the addresses are set now, the hash rate, quick look at the price. And then I was just been looking at cryptorank.io, which is a spot where you can look at Andreessen, can't burner in that today. You can see where all the funds, you go to cryptorank.io and you can go to the funds and you can see they're investing a lot of projects and you can see what they've invested in. Binance Labs or Coinbase Ventures or A16Z, Pantera Capital. Not that you necessarily want to, but part of it is you're in to make money. Some of it is you want to have projects you believe in. And so you can see what they've invested in. And obviously sometimes those VC ones, the tokens get locked up or maybe there is they pump and dump. But if you look at like some of them, apparently this one is held by A16Z. Let's see, go back to there. Recently, ETH. So basically sexy ETH XE. I've seen Coin Insider talking about that on Twitter quite a bit. So A16Z put $1.6 million pre-sale GameFi. Apparently it's a gaming on Telegram. And so I don't own any of it. Just kind of interesting because I was just kind of looking at, I saw House of Crypto video from a couple months ago. I think he was talking about this tool. So it's an interesting tool if you're trying to find a project, see where some of the VCs have invested. You can see if it's pumped, if they dumped it. So this ETH XE, the sexy is MEXC, basically Uniswap and MEXC, OpenOcean. So I guess kind of one exchange listing, OpenOcean. I don't know anything about the project. You can see that it's 36 cents. The total supply right now is 13.8 million. It's not showing the max supply. I guess you can go to the chain explorers and you can see that it's showing the max total supply now is at 13.8 million holders. There's 1,300 holders. You can see MEXC is the largest holder. Uniswap is one of the top holders. And so, yeah, you can check out their white paper. It's just one way, kind of getting on a tangent here, but one way to just find new projects. If that's something that you're interested in, maybe you already got the main projects you want and you're just looking to build your bags bigger. I got a bag that I'm pretty happy with Kaspa. If it happens to dip down to a price point below this, I'll load up some more. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. And so I was actually going to see if I can play that video. I don't know if it's going to work here. Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not able to get that video to work. And I'll just have to post that at a different day and time in the future. So there's lots of tools out there. I think too is one reason why I like kind of looking at some other projects because, I'm checking Kaspa out every day, checking the metrics. Can't help but check the price out. And overall, it doesn't bother me. I mean, what's going to happen when a tier 1 exchange listing comes rolling on the Kaspa, which to me feels like it'll happen eventually. And so looking at tools like this that could help potentially maybe help you kind of on your own find something. I know there's a lot more tools out there. This one looks just like pretty interesting because say the sexy token, which I don't know that much about it. I know that it's an MMORPG game with one tap poker, player versus player combat through Telegram chat. So apparently, this is what it looks like. So that's kind of interesting. And what kind of looked interesting was, and I'm not sure the team's docs or depends what metrics you have. We're all got different metrics. You can see these people are on bearish on sexy, I'm bullish, and it hasn't really pumped because really it was 21 cents and now it's 50 cents, 36 cents. So it's went down. So you have a big A16Z. It has put some money into it and it doesn't have a lot of exchange listings. Just really one MEXC, I guess, Open Ocean. I've never done anything with Open Ocean. And it hasn't really pumped. So that just thought that was kind of interesting that there's some big backing behind it and it hasn't really pumped up crazy. So felt like maybe it could be early, but I guess when did it first come out? Just the 17th of November. So still pretty new, and when you look at some of those VC ones, if you go here and look at the funds, look at Coinbase has done 341. So you're going to look at that. And out of those 341, how many, some are probably not even out yet because it's, they're doing seed phrasing or seed investing. But how many of these have really, they've invested $382 million. How many of these have not succeeded? And then how many of those VC ones just had people pump and dump? And I know that a lot, what draws a lot of people into Kaspa is there's no VCs in it. But when some of these other projects, like Bonk, I'm not sure if the team behind Bonk is are they doxed? I don't know, but a lot of people made money. So you just got to make your own game plan, and it doesn't hurt, whatever game plan you have. If you are paying attention to crypto the next couple of years, it doesn't hurt to keep your eyes out and do some research on some other projects to see what maybe you can find. Like it'll be interesting. I'm going to track sexy. I don't know if I'll pick any up. I'll probably have to research it more, like look at the team, look at the tokenomics, read through the white paper more. But it's just interesting. It's got a little bit of VC backing because you can actually go in there. Let's see, because if you go back up, it'll show you all the different VCs they have invested in it. And who knows? They just did that recently, November 14th. So this is pretty, a few other Pepper Ventures, some other ones I've never heard of. So I'm not even saying this is worth it. Just kind of an interesting way to find some projects that maybe not everyone is talking about. This one is down 18%. It's down from its all-time high. So it hasn't really pumped all that much. So who knows about the VC? That's, it could be a gamble, but sometimes it's nice to have some distractions because, okay, you can only look at your main bag or your main product, whatever projects you're in. You can check them a couple times a day. That's what I do with Kaspa. Kind of check it in the morning, check it in the afternoon, and then you're good to go. Checking metrics, looking if it's growing, hash rate's going up. The addresses are growing like crazy. I don't know. Someone posted, I think maybe 1,500 an hour. I haven't really penciled out the math, but it's going to hit 500,000 here pretty quick, a million before you know it, the way it's going. And so, sometimes keeping your eye open for some other projects and trying to, if you have the time, maybe using some of the tools that are available that are free to just kind of peruse and see if there's anything that makes sense to you. And you don't have to be quick to jump in anything, but you can research some stuff and see if they make sense. So that's all I got today. I'm just really excited about how fast the addresses are growing and the hash rate, and it's tough not to pop on here and make another video. But let me know what you think about the hash rate. I'm sure you're pretty happy in it. And yeah, I know that I talked about the addresses earlier, but we're gonna be there at 500,000 before we know it. Maybe even like the 19th. I'm predicting the 19th. By the 19th, we'll have 500,000 addresses. So thanks for watching and have a good day.